Welcome back. I'm joined now in studio by a pioneer of sorts, Anthony Oshinuga. Now, not only is Anthony a former UC Riverside basketball player, he also owns his own scenic wine touring business, Air Oshi, and he's an aeronautical athlete who travels the world competing in air races and aerobatic competitions. Plus, he's a motivational speaker, and our lower titles cannot fit that all in, so we brought him into studio to talk about everything you've done, Anthony. And you're coming off a first place win. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we had a competition here in Corvallis, Oregon, a couple months ago, and competed against some really good adversaries. I mean, they were up there. They've been flying for years, and I came up with the first place trophy. I couldn't believe it. All my 3 flights went well, and I was overjoyed and happy. I brought the trophy home, and all my comrades were giving me the thumbs up.
They were stoked. Now,
Yeah.
This seems like a silly question, but for someone who doesn't really know what an aeronautical athlete is, tell us what you do.
So basically, I'm in an airplane, flying really precision maneuvers like straight verticals. We're going down, we're doing spins, but they're very exact. We get judged by a panel of judges that sit on the ground and watch us do these maneuvers. And at the end of the day, the pilot that scores the highest points wins.
So what kind of preparation goes into doing a show like that?
Yeah, so it's basically we're considered an athlete. So, for me, I wake up at 6 in the morning. I do 3 flights a day. Each flight is about 30 minutes, and it's not what you usually think about when you go into LA Fitness. You actually really sweat, and you're pulling G's, you're focusing, you're looking, you're upside down. I mean, you're doing that for 30 minutes straight. So we spread that out along the days, along one day, and that's what we do, and that's how my day looks like.
I actually went up with you. This is footage when you and I went up.
I remember.
Not the plane that you typically do the flips in. That is a single seat plane.
Yes.
But you've also got some air shows coming up.
Yeah, so we have the Reno National Air Race in Reno, Nevada. That's a big one. And then right following that one, we have the USA National Aerobatic Championships, which is in Wisconsin. That's a huge one. So that kind of gives you kind of bragging rights if you can walk away with a trophy there.
Now with the air races, I'm curious, do you only do the aerobatics competition part, or do you just do straight races as well?
Good question. So there's 3 types of flying that I do. So the air racing is just you're flying straight and level, 50 feet off the ground, 200 miles per hour, 8 other aircrafts in your vicinity, and you're trying to, fly.
Like you would race a car.
Yeah, exactly. And then the competition aerobatics is just one airplane at a time, and we're flying precise maneuvers, and we're getting judged by judges. And then air show aerobatics, that's just kind of at Miramar like I did last year. Just let's have some fun, let's impress the youth, and let's get after it.
Now, real quickly, let's touch on what you do with the youth.
Okay.
You are a motivational speaker, and you were telling me when they were at Montgomery Field and they were checking out the plane, they couldn't keep their eyes off of it.
Yeah, so I just kind of tell them, I started with a dream, basically, and I try to inspire the kids and say, if you have a dream, go after it. I had the opportunity to work with Ray at Montgomery Airport at Crown Aviation. He lets us use his facility. I had my airplane there, the kids there, so they're looking at me, they're looking at the airplane. They saw me come in and land, so they're fully engaged. I'm telling them, hey, you can do this. This started with a dream, and I just like to push that message through as much as I can when I have the opportunity.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
of course,
me.
he's going to be at the Miramar Air Show. That's coming up at the end of September. You can meet Anthony. You can talk to him about Air Oshi as well, the wine tours, if you want to do something different.
Awesome.
Lots of fun things with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.